So good morning, dear students. Welcome to Python programming class. Today we have two concepts to discuss. One is writing contents into the file, handling binary files. When we are handling binary files, one good thing that come across to our mind is how to handle files through internet. If a file is present in some other website, how to read that file? That is the biggest challenge. Normally, the data science projects, data scientists will have to face. So, in order to address these problems, we will discuss as examples, case studies in today's class. Writing a file. So, modes are there. A mode will append the contents if the file is already available. W mode will write the content afresh. If it is already there, it will overwrite. It will overwrite the existing contents. I think these concepts in C also it is same. And while opening the file, either you can use W or A as a mode of operation of that particular file. And we have two methods for writing data into a file. And these are the two methods. One is write and write lines. Both are associated with the file cursor or file pointer. File cursor or file pointer. We know in the previous class we discussed, as soon as you open a file, what happens? You will have a file pointer created. You'll have a file pointer created, and this file pointer will help in entire operation of the file. Right. Let us go to Colab for example. We'll go to Colab for example. Okay. So I think Colab is already open. Colab is already open. Oh, this is not the one. Colab. Yeah, it's here. And let me check yesterday's assignment before I give solution to yesterday's assignment. Let me check yesterday how many of you have submitted the yesterday's assignment. Yesterday's assignment was reading a text file and printing first 5 lines and last 5 lines. Okay, not bad, 37 students. Let me check Manjunath Gowda, what he has done. Oh, he has used a split function. Okay, okay, Manjunath, fantastic. You have done wonderful. Correct, Manjunath. Your answer is absolutely correct. But you can still write optimize. Rashmi, you have to zoom it and you have to. Rashmi, yes, Rashmi, your answer is also fantastic. Correct. Lavanya, you have used 2 loops. Oh, your program seems to be very big. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 12 to 16. Good. Concept wise, it is correct. But you have used 9 lines of code. You can still minimize. Coming on to Harshita. Yes, Harshita, you are correct. Your answer is absolutely fantastic, fine. But still, you can reduce the code. Still you can reduce the code. And what about Shubha? Shubha, same answer, Shubha. Sahana Bhatt. Let me see Sahana Bhatt's. Sahana, you have taken, it's very, okay, it's very too small. You have to zoom it, capture only the, see, it is very too small. Very difficult for me to read. And about, this is Praveen. Praveen, same logic. Same logic, Ramesh Sri Hegde. Same logic, Ramesh Sri. Like this. I want a program. If you are taking screenshot, it should be like this. Very good, Ramesh Sri Hegde. Ramesh Sri Hegde, are you there? Unmute
Yes,
yourself.
sir.
Yeah, very good, Ramesh Sri. Chandrasekhar Dhanona. Chandrasekhar, not bad. Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Chandru, your code is absolutely good. But I am just wondering, why are you, using for loop? Okay, because to print lines, straight away you can directly write. Okay, that's good. Yash Kumar. Okay, Yash, sorry. Yash also has written the same way. Yes, Yash. Okay, correct. Sujit. Sujit. Same. You have written. Same way you have written. And many of you have written good. I see many of you have done a very good job. So before I start the example, let me show my code. Hope you are able to see my code, right? This is my code. What I'm doing? I'm reading a file, and I'm reading all the lines, and I'm storing in X. So X is a list. I'm just printing first 5 lines. Print X:5. So starts from 0th line, goes up to 5th line. Done. It's done. Next. -5 to end. So last 5 lines. It's done. See, look at here. If I open my Hopedale file, somewhere here, Hopedale file. Yeah, it is here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So up to 29, it has to print. And let us see. Yes, it is printing. Colors, it is printing. You can see. Next, source is the second line. Votes is the third. Oxford University and /n. It is printing 29. Yes, first 5 lines it is printing. Similarly, it has to print last 5 lines. Same. -5 colon starts with -5, go up to the end of the file. Okay, last it is printed. You can see I will just open Hopedale file. So last 5, I'm sorry, just taking beyond the scope. Okay. Yeah. 166, 83. So last 5 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 12 it has to start and it has to stop at 166. Yes. 12, 166. This is new line characters are indicating it is a line. The same thing Chandru and others they have done, and they have used a strip function to display the contents. But here I have not used any strip function. Straight away I am printing the list elements straight away. So that is the thing. Now coming on to today's example. In today's example we have to write a file. It is a demo file. Let me delete the demo file first. It is already created. I just remove demo file. As soon as I run this program, what happens? It opens the file in write mode. Then it writes some contents, the string contents. Now the file has some content. It is writing and I'm closing. So I just run this and you can see the file yes, demo file 2 is created. And if you just double click on it, you'll see the contents of the file. Contents of the file are only one line. Yes, just available. Right. Next, appending the content, appending some more content. So here I'm opening the file in A mode, append mode. And now some more content. I'm just writing in using f.write. And I execute. So the same contents are being written into demo2 file. You just see first, this is the content, and some more, now some more contents are also written. So this is the second part. This is second part of the file that we have written. Right. Now, next program. This is another example. Reading the content of a file and writing into another file. It is just like copying. You read the text file contents from one file, you copy it to another file. Right. So I'm reading the file name, I call it as fn, and reading the file name, that is output file name, fout. And I open the file in read mode, out file in w mode. And my file pointers are f1 and f2. I loop it for the contents of file 1, f1. The line will hold the first line, and the same line is written through f2. And this will continue until you have contents in f1. In case of any error, it will generate error in opening or error. Try and accept, you can write it like this. In case of any errors, you will expect. It will display. And finally, you can print f1.close, f2.close. So I just start the file. It is asking the file name. I give abc.txt. Yes, I'm giving abc.txt. It is asking another file name. I give abc1.txt. As soon as I give, what happens? abc1.txt is generated. You can just see abc1. And if you see the contents of abc.txt, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 to 3 lines. ABC1, it is also same. So the content of ABC are copied to abc1.txt. So like this, you can do. Like this, you can do. This is another example that we can use for writing, reading the contents from one file and writing into another file. Next, I told write and write lines. Write lines will write multiple lines into the text file. Look at the contents. I have a list called fruits, contain apple, orange, grapes, watermelon, followed by new line characters at the end. So as soon as the new line character is encountered, what happens? It treats it as a new line and it writes the contents that are following new line character in the next line. And this will be continued until all the elements of the list. Okay. So I'm using a test.txt file. Anyhow, I'll just remove this test.txt file. Okay. Now, as soon as I run this, okay, a test.txt file is opened in write mode. The contents of fruit list is written as different lines. First line apple, second line orange, third line grapes, and fourth line watermelon. And finally, you're closing. So I just refresh test.txt, it is there. You can see this is same contents are written, write and write lines. So just like read and read lines, you have write and write lines. It is there. Now, next part. Writing and reading data from a binary file. Very, very important. What is a binary file? I told yesterday. Binary file where the file is written in the format of zeros and ones. Usually, the image files, the video files, audio files, PDF files, the files of various types other than text files are called binary files. So, when we open a binary file in our machine, it decodes the data and displays in human readable format. Okay. So, for binary file handling, we have to add B. For normal text files, we have to add a T. Even if you don't add a T, automatically, by default, the text file is automatically considered. Text file is automatically considered. There is T is automatically considered. Now, in this example, I'm creating a file called myfile.bin in write binary mode. This plus means it is opening. Along with writing operation, you can also do the other operation, like append operation you can do, like you can read operation you can do. Plus indicates you can do. Along with this, you can do multiple other operations also. Okay. Message is equal to hello Python. This is a string. Now, message.encode, I encode in ASCII format. And I store it in file encode. Using my file, that is the file which I have opened, the pointer, I write the file encode. So whatever the content that I have stored, all those things are encoded and it is stored into bfile.bin. Now, once the file is stored, the file pointer moves to the end of the file. Now, in order to bring the file to the beginning of the file, I use seek function. Seek to the position number 0. 0 is indicating it's a starting of the file location. Myfile.seek 0, bringing the file pointer to the beginning of the file. Yes. Now, what you are doing from the beginning, you are trying to read all the contents. Myfile.read. See, you have opened the file in write mode and you are using the binary read. Yes, it is because you have used plus here. Plus, you can do both operations, read as well as write. Okay, read and you are displaying binary data is this. And now binary data is decoded and it is called normal text data. Normal text data it is. Once I run this code, what happens? Hello binary Python. It's a binary. B indicates it's a binary. Contents are in binary. And a file name called bfile.bin is also created. You can just see in the file box, bfile.bin is created. Look at here, it's created. Right. So you're displaying the binary without encoding, you're displaying. With encoded, you're displaying. So this is what we call it as writing and reading of binary files. So you're writing the contents and you're reading the contents. Same. Read function, write function, read line function, write line function. Both, whether it is a binary file or a text file, both are same. Only thing is, in the mode, you use B. That's all. It's a binary. Right. So, now, another example, definitely, you'll ask, sir, give me another example where binary files are more. Binary file, when we say binary file, immediately an image file will be given as example. So reading an image file and writing to other. So this is the program. Look at here. I'm having RNSIT.ac.in images director.jpg. There is a file. Okay. It's a file. Okay. Let me open this link. Okay. As soon as I open this link, I'll see some image. Yeah, director image. This image is coming from RNSIT.ac.in images director.jpg. I have to read this image file and I have to write it into a new file, new image file. Yes, binary file reading and writing into another file. Okay, since I have to read this file from internet, what I'll do, I use a URL lib.request. Yesterday also I've used URL lib.request. Now URL is equal to, I recorded the URL and URL lib.request.url open, the URL, that is the entire file you are opening, dot read. You are opening the file as well as you are reading the contents, and those contents you are storing in variable called img. So img holds the entire content of that particular image, entire content of that image. The entire image is stored, itself will store in img. Now I'm opening a new file called a new.jpg. New.jpg is not available, even though if it is available, no, it is not available. Yeah, new.jpg, it's not available. I'm opening in write and binary file. It is a binary file. I'm writing all the contents of img, whatever we have stored, we have got from that director.jpg. I'm storing in img, and from the img I'm writing into new.jpg binary file, and finally I'm closing. I'm just running this code. As soon as I run this code, what happens? Yeah, new.jpg is available. New.jpg is available. Look at here, new.jpg. If I double click on this, it will open and show, yes, it is the same director photo or director sir photo. Yes, you can see our director sir photo. Our director sir photo. Look at that. Earlier, the former director photo. The content which was there in director.jpg, I have read and I have stored into an image file, image variable, and from that object, image object, I am writing the contents into new.jpg. New.jpg is available here. Look at here, it is available here, the same file. So this is reading and writing. But if I print here, print img, what happens? Let us run. Print img. It is printing the binary content of that file. Look at that. This is completely encoded. Completely encoded. You don't understand anything. You don't understand anything. So I want to open a file, open the image file, and display the exact image. For this, I have to use OpenCV. OpenCV is a module. I think yesterday one student asked me a question, sir, how to install OpenCV module? It is not there in my machine. Very simple, dear student. You just type pip install CV2, that's all. pip install CV2. Just you say, it will install. Or in some versions, you can certainly give open CV. Just directly give open CV. Yes, pip install open CV. It will install CV, that is, and from CV, it's a 2 is the version. Just image.read, I'm reading doodle.png file, and I'm storing in AMG, and csv2.im show img, it is an image format, it will display an image. And finally, it will wait for key until you press a key, it will display. Once you press a key, it will destroy all the windows. It's a simple program. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines. 5 lines of code to read a image file. To read an image file. Same thing I have here. Same program. It is written. If I run, so doodle.png, I want to display. What is doodle.png? As soon as I run this code, what happens? As soon as I run this code, yeah, doodle.png file is displayed. Look at here. Today is Google Doodle's 20th birthday. Google Doodle created on the same day in 1999. Okay, so that's why in the memory of Google Doodle, I have just taken this image. Yes, this is an image. Once you press any key, it will go off. You put any image, you record any image, it will display. Any image you can display. So this is the example. Okay, let us go back to our presentation. We have seen how to read a content, how to write a content, what is a binary file, how to read a binary file, how to store it into an object, that is one variable, how to write it into another file. We have seen. Now, file over internet. These days, of course, the file contains the data, not in local machine, it is there in some other machine, remote machines. But we want to read the file using the URL. For example, look at here. bobjheidman.com tsdl data ecology hopedale.txt data. This is a data file which is there in this particular link. I want to read this file and display it from my computer. So I'm not reading from local computer. I'm reading from a web page and this file. I'm reading this content from a web page and that to this file. How to do it? So let us see. For this, I have already said you have to make use of URL lib.request. This is a module that you have to get it and store the entire URL of that particular data file into URL. You open with URL lib.request.url open.url as web page. You open it as a web page, and for every line in that, you create a line in a web page. Keep on reading the line.strip, decode the line with UTF-8. So generally, if it is there in internet, it is UTF-8 format, and print that line. So line by line, all the contents, you can just print it. The same thing I have implemented in Google Colab. Let us see, file over internet, same thing. Before I actually show the exact file, let us open that link. Okay, you can see it's available. See, this is the file. It is hopedale.data. So you have, actually it is very small. You have some colored, Hopedale flower. So, and you have lot of data, lot of lines. See, lot of lines are there. So this is available in the this particular web page, this particular URL. It is there in this particular URL. So now I have to display that. So what I'll do, I import the required library and URL, and from the URL I make it as web file dot line in web file. I loop it, I print each and every line. As soon as I run this, so all the contents of the files are first 3 lines. Next, all the contents are displayed. You can see all the contents are displayed. Contents are displayed. Okay. That's all for today's class. Before I end my class, I have a assignment. So you have to write a Python program and find the total of all these petalates. These are all numbers, right? Numbers. So you have to find the total of all these numbers, and pellet file is available here. It's available here. So you have to read it. So don't go away. I will give the URL of this particular Google Colab page so that you can use it, copy it, and you can use it. So I just copy the link. I paste it in the chat box. Kindly stop typing your USNs. Yeah. I will paste it in the chat box. It is done. You can copy it to your local machine. Yeah. Because in order to complete this assignment, you need this URL address. You need URL address. So this URL address, the entire program, it is available. Yeah. I think if you have copied, it is done. Thank you. The entire class recording is available in my web page. Stay safe and have a wonderful day. Kindly type in your USN in the chat box for RNSIT. See here, please note down. So tomorrow I'll not be taking class because I have some university related meeting, so I have to leave for it, and probably I'll take some class, some special class on Friday, that is tomorrow only. I'll schedule some other time because Monday onwards we have internals, right? I don't know whether it is confirmed or not, but be prepared. I've already given notes for module 2, module 3. Module 2 and module 3 will be the contents for the syllabus for internal, and module 4 anyhow it will be there for the next upcoming internal, but I don't want to waste time. So tomorrow I'll see if time permits. I'll take the program, and I'll just if time permits I'll take the class, and I'll give a small revision. Meanwhile, the question bank, I'll share it once again. It is already given in the end of each chapter notes. But some students, they requested exclusive question bank. So tomorrow I'll give the question bank also. That's all for today's class. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.
Sir.
Helapa.
Sir, collab access kelta ide.
Access kelta idya. Okay. Share kotidnala. 1 second, I'll check. On the small check out adenadre idilla andre you can do it. Anyone with this link, restricted only people. Sorry. Restricted barbardu. Restricted barbardu. Anyone with this link, it has to be selected. Okay, copy. Yes. I'll paste it once again in the chat box. Just check, Chandru, whether the entire page is accessible. Or else I'll check in my mission.
It's working now, sir.
Yeah, thank you, Meghana. Thank you.
Yes, sir, it's working.
Thank you.